Hey everyone, and welcome back to Chaos Zero Nightmare. The game is now officially released a couple of days ago, and so I thought it was time to do another one of these. Now, I do plan on making a thoughts and overview video on the full game at some point, but there are a couple of systems that are locked behind account rank, and well, I simply just do not have that account rank yet. I'll need to play the game a lot more to get there. And so for now, I'm just going to be doing another Chaos Dungeon run. This time around, we've got Mika on the left. She is going to be my healer and also an AP provider for my team, which is going to be important because Haru in the middle is a very AP hungry character. She's going to be my primary DPS as well. And then on the right side, we have Magna. She is going to be my primary defensive unit, providing me with a lot of shields. And she is also going to be getting some counter-attack stacks going, so that we can go ahead and counter whenever we get attacked. I do have one higher level difficulty unlocked of the Chaos, but sadly enough I literally just got it, and it means that my characters kinda aren't upgraded for it yet, so that's why I'll be doing level 3. So, because this is going to be a deep trauma run, that means things are going to be a little bit more spicy. So, with Haru, she is going to be getting stress whenever our health is lower than at the start of battle, like when we finish the battle, so we want to keep ourselves healed. Mika doesn't like it when we remove cards from her deck, and Magna doesn't like it when we're not fighting, so we're going to be trying to hit as many fighting areas as possible. So what do we get? Legendary equipment after the first elite. Whenever you create a card except status or curse cards, one chance to create an additional card. This could be good for some units, but not really my team, I think. And then a 30% chance to obtain one random rare equipment upon victory. I think I am just gonna go with the elite. Gives me one legendary piece. Because I do quite like hitting up elites, and because this is deep trauma, we can also hit some special monsters as well at the end of fights, which means that we can get some extra equipment out of that. I think I'm just gonna go with the bottom row, get 2 elites really early on to get myself some equipment, and then I can still go up here to hit another one before we hit the boss, which I think that seems like a good plan. And we are also hitting a lot of attack zones over here, which is going to be good for Magna, because of course every time that we hit a non-attack zone, she's going to be increasing her stress level, and don't really want that. Ouch. Hit my knee on the desk. So, let's just get some shielding going. Because don't really have that many attack cards, especially for Haru, who is the primary damage dealer, of course. That, they're both going to be providing themselves with a shield, so we don't really care about that. The thing about Haru is that the primary damage thing that she does is this thing, which does a lot of damage, and it gets bonus damage based on how many times that we use that card. So basically, whenever we have the chance to use it, we should try and use it to kind of get it ramping up. There are a few ways for us to pull that card as well out of our deck, so that's kind of what we are going to be trying to do. Unfortunately enough, can't really defend much against this, so I will just heal up and then just let it hit me. The thing about Haru as well, not Haru, Mika, my healer, you can see on the top left she's got these like little bubbles underneath her HP. Basically, whenever those fill up, we are going to get 1 AP. It does require me to get a specific card to kind of get that going, so I'm hoping to hit some epiphanies for her early on, so that we can kind of get that going. I feel like her and Magna are the 2 important ones to kind of get a lot of setup for that. Let's see what we get here. Dice roll, get equipment, gain epiphany. I think I will just do this, and I can always just remove the schizophrenia from my deck later on as well, when we hit a rest spot. And it's also not the worst card, it's just a 1 cost and then you get rid of it. I am just gonna go with, I think, Mika here. Oh, that's unfortunate. Not exactly what I was looking for. I'm really trying to hit the card that gives me like wave at the start of every turn, so that we can kind of get that AP rolling whenever we do try and get some things for Haru going. Okay, so let's do that first. Can I actually kill this? I cannot. That is unfortunate. There's no point in using this, because I do not have the AP to currently use 2 anchors back to back. So not much of a use for that. Ooh, okay. Divine Blessing, what do we get? Lead 4 crystallization at the start of each turn. At the end of the turn, 20% shield, 1 morale, 1 resolve. That's also really good. And then we have, at the start of the turn, 200 defense-based damage to all enemies. I think I might want to go for the middle one. 4 crystallization is a lot of shield. But 1 morale, 1 resolve, plus an extra shield at the end of the turn as well. I feel like that's just going to be too good. And I have a feeling that this morale might actually stay around for the entirety of the fight as well. Which, let's find out about that, I guess. So we do still take a bit of damage from that. Oh, okay, another epiphany. Kind of getting things rolling. That's one of the benefits from playing Deep Trauma mode. You do get more epiphanies. Let's just throw it on that guy so I can kill... Oh well, it kills both of them, I guess. But I will have to look into when we hit the first elite, because that is going to be a bit of a longer fight, to see if the morale just keeps stacking up. Because if that is the case, then that is going to be a very powerful card indeed. They are not going to be attacking me, and sadly enough, I don't really have a lot of attack cards. But that's fine, let's just heal up a bit, because of course healing also reduces your stress level. So that is kind of why Magna plus Mika is a very safe combo, I guess you could say. Because Mika is going to provide a lot of healing, which is going to be, of course, reducing my stress level. And then Magna is providing a lot of shields, and if you don't take damage from a hit, it also doesn't increase your stress level. So that's why they're a nice combo. Of course, it does mean, for Magna, that you do kind of like need to actually have a big enough shield, of course, to tank the hits. Because enemies do hit quite hard. So just having a normal shield might not always be sufficient to provide that. Oh, Latent Epiphany. Okay, that's nice. Too vulnerable to all enemies. On top of a shield. And then we got our first elite. So hopefully I can pull that card from Magna early, so I can kind of see if it works the way that I'm thinking it does. It's not gonna attack me. Let me just immediately get rid of the Schizophrenia card. Let's see. We get damage to all enemies equal to shield owned. 30% shield gain per counterattack owned, so bigger shield. Or 3 counterattack, same shield. So either we get big shield for 2 counterattack. Oh, but then I lose the counterattack to all enemies. I do kind of like the aspect of that, especially for like big, like multi-target scenarios. So that's why I'm just gonna be keeping that for now. Don't necessarily wanna get rid of that just yet. I can only dump 1 anchor shot here, can't I? Yes, indeed. So let me just do that. And then I guess I'll just throw this one out there too. I'm gonna be taking some damage, so I'm gonna try mitigate that a bit using one of my ego skills. Because yeah, that was a big hit. But luckily enough, we heal quite a bit because of Mika, so that's nice. Okay, we got our upgrade. And I'm gonna try and keep track to see whether or not we do actually kind of keep the morale stacks going, yes or no. Because if that is actually working the way I think it will, then in some long drawn out fights, that could be really nice. That is a lot of damage though. Let's see. So I think every time I hit him, yeah, he loses hunger. So I am just gonna throw some spells at the boss to decrease his hunger stacks, and then the less hunger he has, the less damage he is gonna do. Oh, we actually hit a crit with Magna, that's nice. Wait, I can just kill him then. Nice. Guess we didn't get to find out after all. Increases the damage of basic attack cards. Okay, we're definitely giving that to Haru, because her main damage card is actually a basic card. At least that's how I think this works. I'm not 100% sure. But I think that's how it works, so we'll just go with that. I'll take the heal here to reduce the stress, because this is potentially going to be a very long expedition. So I really do not want to hit mental breakdowns early just yet. Also, because this is deep trauma mode, the mental breakdowns are a lot harder to recover from. Like normally you start off with 5 and then you go up by 1 every time. But in deep trauma mode you start off with 6 and then you go to 8 and then 10, etc. For 1 turn gain 1 resolve. Ooh, 2 AP. Oh, but it costs 1 to use. On recover, cost card -1 for 1 turn. I think recover means like when we draw it, right? And then exhaust, heal, and 3 AP. I don't really want to exhaust the card though, because the extra AP It's kind of nice. I'm gonna try the middle one to see what this recover means. We'll find out, I guess. Let's heal up. Let's give myself a bigger shield. No, let's just do that, I guess. I guess it does actually have to heal HP for it to also reduce stress level. Oh, okay. See what we get with this one. Oh, it is going to be giving me a new card. Okay, Lift Anchor. He's not attacking me anyway, so we can use that immediately. This is going to be buffing our main DPS skill, which was in my hands. We can just use that immediately. The only downside is it does add +1 cost to it. So as you can see, Haru is becoming quite an expensive character. Alright, see what we get with Whirlpool. I guess this is gonna pull a new card for us, right? And this should be the one that I'm waiting for. Yes, Deluge. So this is the one that's really strong. It's Outbreak of War, so we get it at the start of a fight. And then we get 1 wave per turn. Which is of course going to allow us to use more AP stuff. So, gonna be really nice. Right, give myself a bit more of a shield to protect against that. Still gonna go through, but yeah, that is a lot of damage if I did not heal for that. Let's see, +2 AP, so I guess it like kind of balances out. But what is this on recover? I guess maybe it's like after we get it back or something? Curious to see how that ends up working. Alright, Pulse is dead, heal up as much as I could. Oh, we get a card. What do we get? 120% damage to all enemies, 2 weaken, 2 impair. What does impair do again? Minus 50% shield. It's kind of whatever. The weaken is nice though. And it's to all enemies. So I am gonna give that to Haru, I think. Because with Haru we're just playing around with a lot of high cost cards. I'm gonna give that to her as well, because she has a lot of 2-cost cards, so it makes sense to give that to her. And the extra attack will come in nicely as well. Okay, let's just reduce stress again. Because keeping my Magna from going mental breakdown is probably gonna be the hardest here. Let's see, so we have 2 attack here, and I can go down to hit another one. Does mean I will miss out on an elite fight if I do that. Well, I guess I can just always go up here for now. Because I do kind of want to hit the elite again to get more equipment. Because this run is gonna go long. Like after we beat the final boss, we actually do get a second dungeon that we can go into. So that is why I do want as much gear as possible to kind of make myself as strong as possible for the long run. Hopefully eventually I can get some better stuff though, because a lot of blue gear is stuff that I definitely don't want. Okay, let's see. So if I hit the 10, we get equipment. If a harmful effect is inflicted for 1 turn, then 80% fixed shield at the end of a turn. Okay. Get myself some credits. Well, I can actually get all of them, I believe. If I do hit the rolls. 19. Okay, we hit those. So he can go away now. Oh, wait a second. I think I can find that guy again later on. I'll give that to Magna for now, because of the 17 defense. And of course, Magna is a defense scaling character. And then let's try and hit these rolls as well to get myself some... Okay, nice. Get myself some more coins, so I can spend those in the shop later on as well. And 18, okay. Getting lucky with the rolls. That means that later on, when we actually need to hit the high rolls, there's a high chance I'm just not going to be getting those. Okay, let's see. Top row, elite. Yeah, I think that's just what I'm going to be doing. Alright, we get our deluge right away. I guess I can just do this now, right? Because it weakens them all, so their attack is gonna deal less damage to me. And then I'm just gonna shield up as much as I can. I do hope that I can hit the shielding card for Magna, where whenever I get a shield, she gains 1 counterattack stack. Because that's like one of the main things that kinda gets her going. But sadly enough, I don't have that yet. Okay, weaken to all enemies, counterattack applies to all enemies. They're basically just gonna be killing themselves. So give myself a big ass shield so I don't take damage from this. And then this should honestly just clear out the wave, right? Yeah, easily. There we go, it only took 2 counterattacks instead of the 4 that they were gonna do. So as you can see, Magna can be quite powerful. Okay, so 2 damage reduction, 1 AP could be nice, or a very big hit. I'm gonna go for the very big hit on single target, because this is gonna help a lot against boss fights where I do want to keep my shields high, because they will of course be doing a lot of damage to me, so the bigger the shield, the better. Let's start out with this. They're all going to be attacking me, and I don't think I can one-shot them, right? No, I can't. Let's give myself a shield. And I guess I'll just attack one then for now. Can't really do much else. It's sad that I can't use my anchor, get it rolling. But I feel like playing a bit defensive is probably more important. Alright, Whirlpool. Ooh, Special Epiphany. Because this costs down to 1. Gain wave 1 equal to the number of targets hit. That could be cool. Big heal. And then damage to all enemies. Increased damage by the amount of this card healed. Or 20% healing of the next card for each target hit. Reduces the cost of this card by 1. I'm gonna go with the left one. Because this is gonna make my AP economy so much better. Can I kill this? Oh, I can't even hit it. That's unfortunate. How much damage do you do? It's not gonna be enough, is it? It blocks about half of it, so I'll just do this for now. Oh, it blocked my card. No way! Oh, that's no fun. I'll just use this for now to kill that at least. That's -1 enemy. And then hopefully on the next turn, I can go ahead and kill the one on the right. Big damage though, but we heal up a bit from Haru, fortunately enough. And then of course this will now give me a big ass shield. 132 shield, that's kind of crazy. That feels really good. Oh, and we got the crit. I was like, let me heal as well. But I guess I should have healed first before doing that. Because then Haru wouldn't gotten the stress increase either. But it's still low. We'll probably decrease it anyways. Okay, he wants some nutrients. What do we want? Legendary equipment, dice roll, epiphany. I'm gonna go with the epiphany because we do get +3 here from Magna. Oh, we already hit the 8, we didn't need it. Okay, do I get to choose who gets it? I do get to choose. I'm gonna go for Magna here because this is the exact card that I was looking for. So now we kind of got everything that I need to get going. We've got the Magna card to keep providing myself with a lot of shields. We've got the Mika card to give myself the AP constantly coming in. Mika also has a really nice upgrade that'll help with my AP economy as well, because it's like a reduced cost and such and gives +1 wave. This should be really nice. The only unfortunate thing is that... Wait, actually... This will give it back, right? And then I can still put the shield up. Okay, so Bitter Cold. And then we do this, and then I can still provide shield. I don't take too much damage from this. Unfortunately enough, it does go through the shield. But we do get the counterattack from it. These guys can get really annoying because they keep giving these things to your hand. Ooh, what do we get here? Special upgrade again. Anchor shot to hand, +20 damage for 1 turn. Retrieve. Okay, and then 20% crit chance. I think I'll go with the crit chance, to be honest. Just in case. Let's see. This gives 1 wave, so this will give me +1 AP, because we have enough. That means I can hit them with the weaken. And then I can hit them with the anchor, and then I can get rid of these things so I don't take the damage at the end of the turn. Okay, very nice. He's gonna give me new cards, but that's fine. Ooh, that's not fine though. Oh, we do get 3 of them already. Okay, that's good. Oh, and we got out of there immediately. Amazing. Alright, let's just send it right away. There is a chance that whenever you play one of those breakdown cards that you just get a small chance to just be freed immediately. And that is exactly what ended up happening there. Let's do this for now. Sadly enough, can't play any of these cards, so we'll be taking some damage here. But that's okay. The only downside is that this is just crowding my hand like crazy. What do we do here? I'll give the +1 wave, why not? shield and vulnerability, bigger shield, counterattack to all enemies. Let's get rid of the Schizophrenia card, why not? So I'll be taking some damage here, but big counterattacks on both of them. The only downside is my hand is kinda starting to die. Okay, let's use this. Let's get the upgrade going. At least I can kill the one that's attacking me now. Means I can get rid of one of these. But yeah, still taking a lot of damage from the other ones in my hand. And that's kind of the downside. Okay, never mind. There we go. Because I didn't really have that many attack cards in my deck, I guess. So it's kind of unfortunate that I can't really just play those to get rid of those cards. Because you do need to play attack cards to get rid of them. Alright, so first order of business is get this Schizophrenia out of my deck. There we go, so I don't have to waste something on that. What do we have here? For one turn, target's action count does not decrease. Don't care about that. Assault Gauntlets to counterattack. Could be okay. Attack weakness? No. Outbreak of Ward card is enhanced. In hand, 1 tenacity damage to all enemies. I guess I have one of these. And I guess the health will be okay. So we'll just take that for now. When using a buff card. Sure, why not? Does that mean I can use... no. That's fine. It's not like exactly what I was looking for anyways. So we'll just keep going like this. Stress level not too high. So it should be fine for this final boss. Well, final boss. The first final boss, because there is a second one. Alright. Let's get this going. Let's get this going. Well, I guess I don't really get anything back from that, right? So let's just use this. There we go. And now we should start attacking me. I believe he also has the hunger mechanic. Yes, he does. So every time he gets hit, he loses 1 hunger. And hunger increases his damage by a certain amount. So I do want to make sure I hit him as much as possible. Wait, ooh. Okay, we got 2 epiphanies here. That's really nice. Blessing of Waves. So this is going to be big heal. And we get to do something here. So heal, wave for 2 turns. The heal goes up. 2 wave, more healing. When own card is used, 1 wave for 1 turn. Weird. Wait, the upgrades. Does that mean I keep getting the 2 wave every turn? I don't think it does, but we'll see what happens, I guess. Okay, so let's get myself my anchor. I'll use this. I'll make my anchor more powerful. I have plenty of AP to work with this turn, so I can just bonk him on the head. Oh, big hit. And then just give me the heal, because, I mean, it's free at the end. Actually, did that card have retain? I don't remember exactly. Okay, so I guess this fight should hopefully go long enough that I can actually see whether or not that thing works the way I think it works. He is gonna not do too much damage actually. But I'll just use this skill for now, because our ego points are full. Don't really want to waste them. Oh, we got the crit as well, nice. 700 damage. Oh, that was actually enough damage to make him regenerate. Basically, once this boss drops below half HP, I think it is, he will regenerate his HP, so he does stop doing whatever he was doing. 2 vulnerable to targets that counter attack. I think this means that when I counter, I apply 2 vulnerable to them. Vulnerable to all enemies, 1 damage reduction, or 1 counter attack. You know what, I'm gonna go with the upgrade and see if this works the way that I think it does. He's gonna do a big hit. Whirlpool gives me wave, but that will not give me... No, I'll just go for the big shield. So, let's see, does the boss have any vulnerable on him right now? He does not. Okay, he's gonna hit me a couple times. 1, 2, 3. So now, 1, 2, 3. Does this apply vulnerable? Oh, it does! So he's got 6 vulnerable stacks now. Oh! That's a lot. It's a lot of vulnerable stacks. Well, I do want to use my Anchor Shot. I'm going to be using Glacial Fist instead to give myself the big-ass shield. So that I don't take any damage this turn. And of course, no damage means no stress increase, and that's important for this game mode. Alright, 3 counterattacks as well. 1, 2, 3. Dude, yes, 11 vulnerable stacks. Dude, this is so good. Okay, you know what? Can I... I cannot. Unless... Ah, because I want the shield, right? Yeah, I definitely want the shield. We'll just play it safe, boy. I'm very tempted to just use this to get my anchor shot, but we're playing it safe. Going for the clear, you know? Making it so that I don't take damage. And of course, like, it doesn't matter how much he attacks me. I have counterattack stacks for days. So my Magna is just going to be pumping at the end of every turn without me actually having to hit the boss in the first place. And I think it's just dead now. Yes. Alright, cool. As the first boss dead. Not too bad. Let's see what we got. Copy card. Anything good? Wait. I can get this twice? I'm very curious about how this is actually gonna work. Oh, I didn't actually check it out on my passives. Oh well. If there's no shield, gain 60%. Ah. I mean, this will be good for turn 1. Because turn 1 I usually do not have a shield. And what am I losing for this? Whenever I have a harmful effect. Well, I don't usually have harmful effects, I think. We'll just go with this. I'll also claim my chaos loot, why not? And then we go to the interior. So this is something that I don't remember there being in the beta. And we basically just go into the next run. When using AP, gain 1 morale. Okay, gain 1 AP at the start of elite and boss areas, or all enemies gain 1 morale at the start of the battle, but you gain 1 AP at the start of the turn. You know what? I am very curious if this works the way that I think it works, where every time I use AP I get 1 morale? So it might ramp up, and then like together with the other cards that I have, it could be quite a bit of damage. But we'll see. There are 2 shops here, that's kind of tempting. And I can hit 2 elites there, but I can also hit 2 elites at the bottom, but it doesn't have shops. As you can see, this is also a very big dungeon. So we'll just go to the top. We'll hit up the shops, see if there's anything good there. I have an okay amount of currency, I think. It's not gonna attack me, cool. So we can just get this going. And I can see something nice here. What do we get? Ooh, big damage increase. Apply 2 vulnerable to the target. Retain pulverize. Discard all other cards 100% damage for each card discarded. I'm gonna go with that. Retain also means that I can now use my retrieve anchor card whenever I want, and then it just sits in my hand until I am ready to use it. So that should be really nice. So I'm just gonna throw all of my upgrades out here. I sadly enough can't defend against that. That's sad. But that's okay. So now my anchor shot is just gonna sit in my hand for when I want to use it. And then I guess next turn I could just like throw it out. Like straight away, right? And this will kill? Yeah. Bonk! 700 non-crit. That's a lot of damage. Okay, nice. More damage for all my cards. Let's hit the shop. Do we have anything good here? Assault boots. At the start of your turn, after 2 turns from battle start, 200% fixed shield. I'll just take it because it's more shielding. Sad that it takes 2 turns to ramp up to it though. Actually, wait. What else do we have? Start of battle, 15% damage. Gain 1 immunity. Oh, attack card damage, but only 1 per battle? Does that mean I can only have 1 of these per team? Question mark. 300 damage if there are no other combatant cards in hand, -2 cost. So it could potentially be free damage. Or I could remove a card. Is there something I want to remove though? Not quite sure. I guess I could remove the shield card here, maybe? I guess I could get rid of this to pull like the important cards a bit more. Sure, I'll do that. Mika doesn't like it when I remove her cards though, so she'll get quite a bit of stress here. But that's okay. Alright, let's leave here. let's rest to reduce the stress a bit again. And then we leave. And then I can rest at the next spot again to remove even more stress from Mika. Provided I don't delete another one of her cards. This is a very annoying battle, because the guy on the right is gonna make all my cards more expensive whenever I play a non-damage card. But whenever I play a damage card, all of my cards lose cost. So if I was smart and I remembered that before playing my cards, I would have actually been able to play more there. So that's a bit unfortunate. So here, if I just throw this out, now all my card costs go down. I'll just do this, I guess, for now. And then I guess I do use the shield. And this one has retain, so yeah, that's fine. I'm going to be taking a lot of damage here though, which is kind of sad. Because that's kind of the difficult thing about this one. Like, you can't really play too many defensive cards, because then you just can't really use your cards anymore. But if you have a lot of attack cards to use back to back, as you can see right here... wait, can I? I think I can. So this brings it to 1, and then it brings it back down to... Yeah. To 2, right? Yes, it does. Okay, cool. Boom! Whoa! 1200 crit. Okay, we take those. It's a lot of damage. Let me go back over here. Let's see. Can't really take anything here. I don't want to remove another card, I think. Gain 30 shield. If there's no shield, 100% shield. On top of that, I guess? It's a nice shield card. Let's see. What do I want to get rid of? I think I'll just get rid of Frozen Fist. Because if anything, I'd use Glacial Iron Fist instead. Just getting rid of the fluff cards is usually a good idea. Alright, let's recover the stress. And then we leave. And then I guess I go hit the elite first. Because then we get 2 combat battles right after. Which means that Magna's stress level is going to be like that. And we're gonna hit 2 elites regardless, right? So we'll just do that. Does mean we don't get like the special thingy maybe, but that's okay. So what does he do? Create 2 bleed cards in my draw pile. Gain +3 morale for 1 bleed card in the graveyard. Okay. Use my upgrades first. And then end our turn. And then he should probably start attacking now, right? Yes, he does. Okay, so this gives me +1 to spend. It's nice. See what we get with this. Okay, upgraded card. To resolve. 50% damage, 1 tenacity on the next attack. Draw 1 for 1 turn. I don't think I want to draw. I'll just go with the tenacity damage, why not? And then use this, I guess. And oh, I don't really need the healing right now, do I? No. No real point to playing that one. And we take 0 damage. Okay, that's amazing. He is attacking me once again. You know what? I'm just gonna throw out Haru's ult. Do a bit of damage. Because again, I'm sitting on full ego points, so I might as well spend some of them. Now I could put up a shield, but it's not... Actually, does that block everything? I think it does. Okay, might as well then. Okay, let's see if we actually get more than 1 wave now. So I keep forgetting to look at it. No, we only still get 1 wave. Right? Deluge is starting at 1 wave. Yeah, okay, so the upgrade card I got is a little bit different than what I thought it was going to be. But that's okay. We use this, we use this, and then... I should have probably gotten rid of the bleed, right? I mean, it's fine, he's not attacking me, so... Oh, never mind, we break him. So I can just get rid of the bleed regardless. And then he should die next turn, I guess? Yeah, I've got my anchor. Okay, drop the anchor. Boom. And we get a card. Okay. What do we got? If this is the only card in hand, -2 cost. Okay. I'll take it. At the start of battle, gain fixed shield. Okay, that's what I was looking for. That's great. Because if I get all the upgrades that I'm looking for, I kind of want to play all of my buffing cards at the start of battle. And then I can't actually give myself a shield. So the problem is I can't do that when these two bozos are here. Because the cost of my cards is going to go up. I don't want that. Which one is more important? I guess I'll go with this one. For the +1 counterattack on every shield that I get. Can I defend? Oh wait, never mind. I have a big shield already, right? Yeah. Shield is big enough. From that initial equipment that I just got. How do I do this? Actually, I think that brings them down to 0, right? Then I can do this. Which, bigger healing, wave 1. Or damage to random enemies equal to healing amount. I'll go with the wave 1 for the battle economy. Battle economy? Better economy. And then I'll just use my upgrade over here. And then I can't play these cards because, well, sadly enough, they get the cost increase every time I don't use a damage card, so I'm gonna try and get rid of the enemy as soon as I can. Oh, okay, Mika's got her breakdown. Should be fine. That's still the first breakdown I got, so... well, this is never gonna be the last card in my hand, I guess. But that's okay. Let's... actually attack this guy first, I guess. Because then I still get the cost reduction. But if I do anchor pointer then... You know what? Let's do this. And then I'll get my anchor in my hand for next turn. I will take a fair bit of damage. That's a bit unfortunate. But okay, let's see. He's gonna attack me, which I can just bop him like this. And then I think, yeah, this will be enough to kill him too. Alright, nice. The battles against these guys I find to be kind of annoying, because you can't really play your cards the way you want to. Let's go top one. I'm actually not sure if this like actually changes who you... Ah, no way! We got them again! Okay, I was like, maybe if I take this route, like I don't have to fight these guys again, but never mind. Oh, nice, okay. We got her out of her break state. I think I just want to hit this guy first. And then I got the cost reduction, so I can use this. And then... You know what, can I just get rid of this guy? Not completely, unless I crit. Come on, Haru. You have crit rate. Yes, there we go. Beautiful. Let's heal up a bit. And then we don't even take damage from this guy. Beautiful. Okay, he's not going to be attacking me. So, you know what? Let's just drop the anchor and pull the anchor again. So I can just use it next turn. And then I can get rid of that guy immediately. Alright. Amazing. Beautiful. And I got some healing in as well. Ooh, Latent Epiphany. For 1 turn, gain 2 morale. 1 damage reduction for 1 turn, gain 2 resolve. I'll go with the morale. Morale is a very powerful damage buff. So, the more of that, the better. Okay, what does this guy do again? Relentless Shield. Oh, I don't remember exactly what he does, but it's fine. At least he's not attacking me, which means I get to just use all of my buffs. There we go. And the next turn I immediately get my... Oh, never mind. It's this turn already. Shit. I went too fast. Okay. Let's get this. He is still not attacking me. But let's just get the 3 counterattack from this. Why not? And then, do I only get 1 wave? I do get 1 wave. Okay. Do I have enough skill points for this? 1, 2, 3. Yes, I do. So I get the 1 morale. Oh, actually, I mean, might as well, why not? Get this, get this. This gets the 2 cost reduction, right? Yes, it does. Oh, that's so much damage. Boom. And then I get a shield. But the shield was not big enough. But my Magna just gets the whale on the boss with the counter attacks. Okay, beautiful. Let's see. Plus 2 AP. Oh, never mind. Just kills it straight up. Oh, and the crit. Alright, cool. Legendary equipment. Oh, so we got a shielding back. You know what? That's better than this. I think. I mean, higher rarity. Surely it's better, right? And then I should get some equipment from this too. What do we get? Ooh, Heart of Cold. What do you do? The end of turn if HP is below 50% recover. Instead of -1 tenacity, yes please. My healer is gonna heal more. I like it. What do we have here? So, I definitely want to hit up one of the shops. Do I though? Yeah, I think I do. I'll go with the top one. Or... no, let's go with the bottom one. And then I can hit all the attack areas too, so Magna doesn't go crazy. Yes, middle one. Or well, I guess bottom one, technically. Let's see, so we do get some attack, but I can play all of these. And then I can do Big Nuke. Right? Yes. 1, this goes to 0. And then, well, this doesn't one-shot, but does decent damage. We got a lot of buffs, so I'm just gonna do this with Haru. Please crit? No crit. Unlucky. Alright. We will be taking some damage, but we get a lot of regen too. This actually gives me enough wave to play more. Oh, this is such a good upgrade, man. I love it. And I can bonk that. I have a feeling my counterattack is gonna take care of him. Or I'm like willing to believe. Is Magna strong enough? Let's find out. Bonk. She is not. Unfortunate. But that's okay. I can use this. Then I can use this. This is such overkill. But let's kill this thing so I don't take damage. What does he actually do? I haven't been paying attention to that. Now he's gonna attack me for a lot, with 3 vulnerable as well. Let's do this. Ice wall. Is there anything else I can do here? Not really. Let me just put up a shield. So I don't take too much damage. Actually, is this 0 damage? No, it's a little bit. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's do this. Morale. This. And I just realized I don't actually have a damage card in my hand. Oops. Do I want to wave? I mean, I guess I don't really care about it too much. Maybe I should have used it though to get rid of the cards in my hands, so that I would have actually drawn some more of them. But it is what it is. Alright, let's use this. And then I guess we'll ult with Mika, so I can draw some more cards. Oh, she's really close to getting a mental breakdown too. Ooh. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's use both of these, and then let's... Can I heal? I can't heal. Okay, let's just kill the boss then. Alright, give me that. And then we go middle. Okay, we hit something special. What do we get? Trigger 1 Epiphany cards, decrease max health by 12, remove 3 cards, gain 2 Schizophrenia cards, and select a copy of a card. No, I want card Epiphany, I think. That way you also don't get 2 Schizophrenia cards, that one I'm just not a huge fan of. 2 damage reduction, apply 2 vulnerable for 1 turn, gain 3 resolve, 2 vulnerable to the target. I mean, that's just better than the right one, right? And I don't really care about the 2 damage reduction. Okay, let's do this. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm getting a lot of vulnerable out of Magna when I get her upgrade, right, with the counters. So maybe that was kind of not that useful. But it is what it is. Don't care about dues. Do I want to get something out of my deck? I kind of want to keep the Magna cards, right? Or what if I just remove these? Do I just always get like the big shield ones? I feel like her deck is already... I'm gonna be keeping these a lot in my hand, right? You know what, let's just try it out, see how it goes. I can still remove one more later on, if I get enough gold for that, which I think I might not, to be honest. Although it's 3 battles, maybe. Maybe. Or I could try and hit up the question mark domain and see if I can maybe get some gold over there. Okay. Let's play my buff cards. And then I guess I'll just pull my anchor. Sadly enough, I can't really block because I don't have the eagle skill ready for it, for the shield one. At least it happens before the boss fight, so that's positive. There's only one guy attacking me, but this should apply to all enemies, right? Oh, she's back. Okay, cool. That means I get to use this with reduced cost, and I can play all the cards I want anyways. Or can I? Wait, he's gonna attack though. Do I protect? I protect. And I'll just use the heals, because why not? It's a bit sad I went to waste, but that's okay. Wait, it was still not enough. Damn, he did so much damage. And now they're all gonna attack me. And I don't have any defensive stuff for that. That is rather unfortunate. Well, at least I can kill this one off. Wow, that's so much damage. That's non-crit, by the way. That is ridiculous. Let's do that. Does this draw? No. Right? No, it doesn't. Okay. Oh, wait, no, I didn't mean to play that. Oh well. Not the end of the world. They're neither of them are gonna attack me. I can't get rid of the wounds. That's unfortunate. Play this. One wave is not enough for me to use the other one either. Oh, it is. Never mind. Wait, I feel like I got 2 wave from that. Oh yeah, of course, because it's 1 wave per enemy hit. Keep forgetting about that. I have 3 costs. This is 2 waves. That's 4. Which means we do this, we do this, we do that. Lift anchor for the reason to just get it out of my hand. Because then the cost of this card gets reduced to 0. I'll just kill this thing. I do have AoE counter, I think. But I don't want to take damage because it would have making me take a lot of damage. Didn't want that. Okay, let's get shield. Well, there's not really anything I can do here, right? No point in playing that one. We do here. So this is just damage and it gives me my wave back. This will get me my anchor, which I'm hoping it kills. It does. Okay, cool. And then we move on. And then I think, honestly, I'm gonna take the question mark domain. Magna's stress level is fine. Let's see, Fruits of the Void or minus 12 stress. You know what? I'm gonna check out what's behind this door because I'm kind of curious. Alright, I guess has arrived in this place. Please take a look at the Fruits of the Void. Confirm information on Space of the Void, equipment, or select card epiphany. When an enemy is defeated, well, I mean, we're gonna fight the boss, so that doesn't really matter. Unavailable rewards will be substituted. Do you still want to proceed? Oh, okay. So I can't get any more card epiphanies because they've all had them. So I'm gonna get 150 coins instead. Which means I have enough to purge another card from my deck. Alright, cool. So I guess that's this. Yeah. Okay, cool. Where deep despair sleeps. And we have one more combat. Let me see if we can buy something in the shop. And it's final boss time. I feel like we're doing quite alright. Ooh. Wait. It just said there was no more epiphanies to get. Oh wait, never mind. Okay, this is a character epiphany, not a card epiphany. Ooh. It's a nice card as well. This gives me 3 AP, so that means I get to use my other cards as well. Because I was like, damn, I can't use all my upgrade. Wait! How did that not give me 3... Unlucky. Oh wait, never mind, it's 3 wave, right, not 3 energy. I may be a bit dumb. I'm gonna use that so I can still play my card. To get the ramping going. There we go. This is kind of wasted now, but it is what it is. We'll be taking a fair bit of damage too. I think, yeah. Ooh, it's quite a lot. So many upgrade cards, man. It's kind of crazy. I feel like we're barely gonna have like any cards to actually play. Which might mean that Haru just gets to use her anchor a lot, maybe? We'll see. Right. Do some damage with that, give me shield. Let's kill this thing. Sadly enough, I can't use that because I just have way too many high cost cards in my hand. I'll use this for the shield. So that means I think I take 0 damage now, right? Yeah, 110. It's not enough. Cool. And then we have, what do we have? 2 wave is not enough to get me over the edge. Can I kill one? Yeah, let's just kill one. And then I'll just use this to get my anchor back. And then I kill this thing next turn. We'll take a bit of damage for it, but it is what it is. Let's heal with this. Let's heal some more. And then we throw out the anchor. That way we're fully healed, as much stress recovered as possible. So that we can head into the final boss. Okay, was there a card I wanted to remove? I feel like getting rid of this is such a mistake, right? Because there's too many cards in my deck, so I'm not really cycling Magna's cards enough. So instead, I should probably get rid of a card here, because I feel like she has too many cards in her deck. Actually, I do have Crystallize at the start of turn, right? So that should still provide me with some shields for Magna. But I feel like removing too many of her cards is kind of a mistake. I feel like I just have too many cards to make it work. Because if there weren't a lot of cards in my deck, then sure, I can just constantly cycle back to Magna a lot to get like the shield cards. But we sadly enough don't have those. Okay, Void. At the start of the turn, randomly absorb 1 card from among attack skill or upgrade cards. When being hit, Void decreases by 1 upon removal of Void. Move absorbed card to hand. Okay, so he's stealing my cards. Not a fan of that. But well, nothing that can be done about that, I guess. Can't get my anchor out yet. It's fine. Okay, another card gone. Can I... I can. Okay, so this should allow me to play my power anchor. Yes. And then I can play this. And then he has 4 void left. So I need to hit him 4 more times and I get my cards back. Oh, he almost took no damage there. Almost. What do I do here? Ice Wall? 3 counterattack is a lot. It's gonna hit me multiple times. But I also kind of want the big shield. I'll go with the big shield. This should still give me 1 counterattack, right? Yeah, it does. Okay. Maybe I should have done this instead, for an even bigger shield. Actually, never mind, didn't matter, he didn't hit me for that much. What do I do here? Do I want... Yeah, you know what? Let's just pull my anchor. So why not? Wait, no, he ate my anchor. Shit. Not a fan of that. Yeah, let's just heal and shield up, I guess. And then let's do some damage too. Because I want my cards back. Alright, I need to hit him once more. Wait, does the counterattack actually work for that? It doesn't. That's sad. Okay, Anchor, give me my cards please, thank you. I just get them all, okay. Let's play the upgrade card, that was the most important, I think. Get +2. Remember of AP +1 wave. Nah, I'll just throw my anchor out. Let's just do some damage. Oh, 1000 non-crit. Holy. Not gonna use that yet, because we are full HP. Oh, please, Magna, don't go despair mode. Okay, cool. 2, 3... No, that's not enough. Let's just get the shield. I really do feel like getting rid of Magna's cards was a mistake. It's not really working out the way I was hoping to. She's not getting any counter stacks at all. Maybe it's also because I didn't get the specific upgrade for the card. That gives me like +1 every time I get a shield. Or maybe it needs to come from shield cards itself. I guess that one makes kind of sense. Let's use this. Let's punch. Big shield. Heal. Actually, let me check. I never checked the morale stacks. Oh, the morale is stacking. 140% bonus damage. Ooh, okay. Good to know. That's quite powerful. That's really powerful, actually. Alright. Hit twice. Boss dead. Eliminated. Let's go. Alright, cool. That was a very successful run. I get to copy something. I don't really... This didn't seem to stack these upgrade cards, so I'll just get this one, I guess. Ooh. Special equipment. At the start of battle, discard up to 3 cards, draw equal number. 40% damage for attack cards that cost 0. I don't really have any of those now, do I? I mean, I guess I'll get this one, why not? Do I just give it to her? I guess I'll give it to her, why not? I feel like Magna's deck was not that good this run anyways. Oh, I'm out of this. Okay, guess we'll just skip that. Oh, or is something else going to happen? The Chaos Core has revealed itself. Transmits the coordinates to the ship. Oh, never mind. Okay, we just kill it. Because that's the end of the like Chaos run, I guess. Maybe they changed that. For a deep trauma or something. Alright, very cool. Battle complete. I don't really think Magna's deck was that good for this one, sadly enough. But Haru did have a pretty decent one, I think. So I'll try and unlock that one for her, because she's kind of in deep trauma at the moment. She needs some counseling right now. But I'll get there eventually as well. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this run. Quite a bit longer than the last couple of videos I made, because, well, deep trauma runs, and then I can go to the second stage of the runs now as well. Because as you can see over here with the difficulty, on difficulty 1 and 2 you only have the first one, and then difficulty 3 onwards you get a second boss that appears. And who knows, maybe as you go deeper there might even be a third one, but that's something that we'll have to find out as time goes on. So for now I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.